What it is, what it do, cyber world. It is your girl, the one and only, Ash Brown, and this is the Ash Said It Show. Over 2,200 episodes since 2014, 700,000 streams globally. None of this is possible without you guys. So thank you for the shares, the cares. It makes a huge difference. Today, I am joined by one of my favorite people. We've got Jeanine from thecitymoms.org. Hey, Jeanine.
Hey, Ash, thanks for having me again.
Yes, well, thank you for joining us. We always love you coming through. Good energy, good vibes.
Oh, thank you.
I love it.
Oh, good. Well, thanks for having me.
Yes. So now we're in the first week of August. I don't know where this year has gone. It has been crazy.
I know.
But parents are gearing up. You know, it's the first week of school at some places. Parents are gearing up. They're getting the snacks together. They're getting the lunch stuff together. So I wanted to hear from you, as you are one of the experts in this area. What are the TikTok lunch hacks parents can't afford to miss this year?
I know. I personally turned to TikTok for more hacks than I probably am willing to admit. But it's such a handy tool, right? I mean, you can get in like a 15-second TikTok or even like a 2-minute TikTok, just some great hacks. And I feel like my feed right now is just covered and peppered. So I just grabbed a few of those that I can't stop putting into action at home.
Yeah.
And one of my favorite ones right now is kind of what I like to call our lunch station hack.
Ooh.
So I have found this on TikTok and have created kind of these self-service bin systems for my fridge. Now, I have a teen at home, so she is really capable of creating and building her own lunch.
Mm-hmm.
So what we've done is we've taken some bins, separated those out in our fridge, and then sorted them into protein. Mm-hmm. We have one for fruit. We have one for dairy and snacks. And so my kiddo can actually go in there and just grab one of each for her lunch in the morning. It just really helps kind of cut down on all of kind of that decision fatigue. For her, it really helps build some independence. But I also just love a good labeling system. Yes. Who doesn't love an organized system?
I know, right? To keep everybody organized, everybody on track. We can visually keep track of everything. I love organization. Yes, I am one of those organizers.
I am too. I know. It's just so fun. And I love having a bunch of bins and being able to label them and just, stocking them up. So that's another fun thing that we do is we will go out and grocery shop together. Thanks to TikTok, I've found, some of those great things to kind of put into our protein bin. Mm-hmm. And so we'll actually grab some of those things that we can freeze ahead. Things like single-serve yogurt. Okay. Smoothies are so great. And not only are they packed with protein, but then those typically thaw by lunchtime. Mm-hmm. And thanks to TikTok, I've discovered it also doubles as an ice pack. So it really helps keep all of the food in her lunchbox cool. And then she's got something great and fresh to go when she's ready to sit down for lunch.
Oh my gosh, it's so smart. I didn't think about that. Using it as you've already just blew my mind. New discoveries. I'm loving it. Wow. To make it an ice pack. Good. That's so smart. I love that. Love it.
Yeah.
So do the kiddos join you in the kitchen sometimes, like as far as like, hey mom, we want something more like this, or do they put their little spin on things for you sometimes?
They definitely do. I mean, my daughter and we started this during the pandemic because at the time she was 8. And she and I would spend every evening a good hour or two together baking. And we became such avid bakers. Of course, we went down the sourdough route. Who didn't? During the pandemic?
Everybody was making sourdough.
I know. Everyone's sharing their sourdough starters. Mm-hmm. I mean, everyone's sharing their sourdough recipes. But our favorites were to make cakes. So we love cooking and baking in the kitchen together. It just is such a nice way to bond. But now, even with back to school, we found so many different recipes on TikTok for breads, things like banana bread. We have a sweet potato bread. And it just, again, makes it so easy that we can bake that over the weekend, pre-slice it, and then she's got that ready to go and grabs that out of the bin for her lunch.
Oh, wow. That is amazing. Now, I heard there's a new recipe floating around, the tasty egg scramble with the Southern Recipe small batch pork rinds. What can you tell us about that one?
Okay, so this one is literally one of my family's favorites. We have enacted this for our breakfast recipe preschool. But I actually like to call these our breakfast nachos. Okay. So it's easy enough that I'm scrambling up some eggs. We'll throw in some green bell pepper. I love cherry tomatoes. Obviously kind of get some cheddar cheese in there just because it'll kind of help kind of bind everything together. And then I'm serving that over my Southern recipe small batch pork rinds. Literally any flavor, but my kids really like the spicy barbecue ones just because they have a little bit of a kick. My kids are not afraid of spice. Oh, wow. But we serve that over those, and we call it our breakfast nachos. So it's so easy to whip up that egg mixture. Yes. And then when you put it over, those pork rinds, it just gives that little extra crunch. Oh, but calling it something a little different instead of, this is your scrambled egg, breakfast, morning breakfast bowl or protein bowl. When I say breakfast nachos, they're like, oh, yes, I want that. It works so perfectly.
Yes, and then you're getting all of those good ingredients. You're getting them the proteins and stuff, all the good stuff. You're making it fun. Kids love, they want fun.
Exactly. Exactly. I mean, the nice thing about pork rinds, too, like that Southern recipe small batch, that's a low-carb snack. And, I mean, I think all of us hear about collagen and, its benefits. Certainly for teen skin, when we're kind of going through this acne stage, you're getting 7 grams of collagen per serving with that Southern recipe small batch, those pork rinds, too. So just some extra added benefits.
Oh, wow. Now, what are some go-to snacks that you love to just kind of sneak into some of those lunch boxes or maybe when they get home from school? What are some of those?
Okay, so I love doing kind of some DIY Lunchable type inspired lunchbox hacks. And so by this, I will actually, at the beginning of the week when I'm grocery shopping, I will grab either a charcuterie tray or from the, just direct from the store, or I will grab some of our favorite lunch meats and then just chop those up. And then I will actually put those out for the kids in kind of like a charcuterie setting so they can make their own Lunchable for the lunchbox or even for snacks when they get home. So they're getting kind of, the cheese, the meat. We'll throw in maybe some pork rinds or some crackers. And I'm always going to have fresh fruit too. So they can build out a bento box for lunch or they can have that again as an after-school snack. So that's definitely one of our favorites.
That is amazing. You make it sound so easy. I know that this is some experience on your side of trial and error with the kiddos. Because sometimes, kids can be, as we talked before, my nieces and nephews, they're a little bit, specific about things, how they want certain things. But you made that sound like so easy to do because it is. I just never considered it. Yeah. Charcuterie board for kids.
Yeah, it definitely is. I mean, the other favorite that we have at home is trail mix, and we make our own. Yeah. So, it's just easy to go to the store and just say, okay, you guys pick out which nuts you want in here. Maybe we'll grab like some granola that we've made at home. I'll let them pick out some dehydrated fruit, and, we'll just throw all that together. I like to have a little chocolate in my trail mix. Do you like chocolate in yours, Ash?
Yes, I love some M&Ms, preferably the peanuts.
Yes, exactly. Yes, you just have to have like a little kick of, sweetness in there. But we'll throw that in there too. And then that way it's easy for them to snack on. They're getting the protein at the end of the day, especially as we're going into homework, kind of the homework hour. And it's delicious. It's just a nice snack to have.
I love that. And for anyone listening that is looking for some of those recipe, trinkets and ingredients and stuff, you can find Southern Recipes Small Batch at Publix, World Market, and of course at their website, porkrinds.com. And also Southern Recipe smallbatch.com. You guys can check all that stuff out. Jeanine, it has been a pleasure as always. I love getting you on here so we can talk about food and snacks for the kiddos. I love it.
Yes. Thank you so much for having me, Ash. I know. Now I'm hungry. I'm going to go jump into some of our trail mix that's in my cupboard.
I think I haven't had trail mix in a minute. I think I'm going to make some this weekend now. You've inspired me.
Ooh, good.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm glad to hear it. Well, you have to tell us exactly what you put in there.
Absolutely. And, of course, you're welcome back on the show. I know there's going to be more stuff going on with you, the City Moms. There's going to be all kinds of stuff throughout the year. Definitely want you back to share with us. We love exclusives. We love sharing.
Wonderful. Yeah, I can't wait to come back.
Absolutely. And I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much for all of your love, your support, the shares, the cares. It makes a huge difference. Keep in mind, anyone to tell you that you can't do what you want to do, you look them square in the face. You tell them, don't believe me, just watch. Watch what I do. Watch me make it happen. Watch me make history. That's what we're doing this for, the history books. Social media is nice, but real life is so much better. Till next time, you guys.